Hello and welcome to another video. I'm so glad that you're here today. We're gonna start a spring refresh video. I'm just gonna show y'all what I'm doing for the new season, but it's gonna be a very slow, cozy, non-stressful kind of reset. So first, I wanna show y'all this thrift haul because this morning, as you saw, I got up and made my coffee and I was just cozy here at the house. I met my friend for breakfast, which was so good. I had some pancakes and bacon. It was actually delicious. And then I went to a thrift store and I want to share with y'all what I got. Just a few little springy things for around the house. I'm not gonna completely redecorate the house just because it's a new season. I'm just gonna add some little things here and there. The dogs are now eating some carrots, so if you hear crunching, that's what that is. Starting out first with the most like spring item, I found this mug. It has a super cute sunflower on it on both sides, and it looks like handmade pottery. I think it's so precious. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use it for coffee or I might use it for my makeup brushes on the vanity, because that's one of the areas we're gonna be spring resetting, is my makeup vanity and like all my hair stuff. So I'll show y'all that later on in the video. So I might be using this for my makeup brushes. Next, I found this super cute storage box. You can see it's got a picture of like a cabin on like a farm, and I'm thinking about using it for either bread here in the kitchen, or if I make any like baked goods or something, I might store it in here somewhere. I don't know where. I'm kind of running out of counter space. And then these two little trinkets. First, I got this plant pot. I love this color green. And I'm just gonna stick a little plant in there. And then I found this little bowl. I just thought it was the cutest thing. I love the handle. I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for. I could use this for like to put rings in, to put my spoon on whenever I'm making my coffee. I have no idea, but I just thought it was the cutest little thing. And then I got a few clothing pieces, just 3 clothing items, and then this cute bag. I thought this was so adorable. It's perfect size if you're like going out or something to dinner. You just need something small for like your phone and wallet. And I like the little frilly things coming out of it. It would actually look cute with this dress. And then I found this very basic long dress. It's from Universal Thread, which is Target, but it's this like mustard yellow color and it's long. Love that. And look how cute the arms are. Love this. I can put it like over a dress to kind of dress up something, but I feel like it's very light and springy looking. And then lastly, this isn't spring really. I wear sweaters year round. I don't ever change up my closet for like the different seasons, because I'll throw like a tank top on, but because I get cold so easily, I pretty much always have a sweater on me, even if it's summertime. So I saw this one and I thought I just had to have it. It is a long sweater, and I thought these colors, they're not very bright. It's like very muted purple, blue, and pink. And then it looks crocheted. Look at that detail. Look at the detail of that. It looks crocheted on the bottom, and then the sleeves are the same like crocheted pattern, and then that's the back of it. I absolutely loved it. I tried it on in the store. It's so comfortable and it's long. So I got that. So that's everything from my thrift store. And then I went to Walmart and grabbed some plants. So let me bring you over there and I'll show you. I'm just popping in here real quick to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. With spring finally here and us focusing on spring cleaning, resetting our space, and setting new goals, it is very easy to get overwhelmed, feel the need for perfectionism, and set unrealistic expectations for ourselves. And it can especially be overwhelming trying to follow all of the trends and then feeling discouraged in ourselves whenever we fall off track. So with that, anxiety can often peak during the spring season due to all this pressure. But luckily, my sponsor BetterHelp can connect you with a therapist who can provide support. And the majority of BetterHelp members seek support for anxiety, and 69% of members report improved anxiety symptoms after just 6 weeks of therapy on BetterHelp. And it's so easy to start. You just fill out the questionnaire and you'll be connected with a therapist in just a couple of days. They carefully make sure their therapists on the platform are well qualified, and their customer support team is there to help you if you have any questions. And with over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform that you can trust. So let BetterHelp roll your anxiety so it doesn't roll you. Just click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Allison Brown for 10% off your first month of therapy. So thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the vlog. We are over at the kitchen table now because I picked up some plants. I think a great way to add spring and feel like a refresh in the house is to add greenery and plants. I have a ton of plants around my house, but you know, you can never have too many. And I don't know, I think they make everything feel like super cozy and just refreshed. I don't know how to put it, but I found this big one here. This is a Majesty Palm. This is gonna go upstairs in my like office getting ready room. I have a spot for that one. Very random. I grabbed some grapes because I'm gonna make chicken salad later. Okay, so next I found this plant, and this says it just needs medium light, so place in just a well-lit room. So I'm thinking I might put this in the bathroom, possibly. Next I found this. The actual name of it is Superba Photonia. I don't know. I just really liked the pattern on it. And it's super small because I'm going to put it in my new little pot. How cute that's going to be. Well, obviously without that pot, but I'm going to put it in my new little flower pot. And then lastly, I grabbed another one of these. I have these all over the house. These are so easy to grow. They grow fast, and anytime I see one in a store that has a trail that long, I'm gonna pick it up because I just absolutely love the way they look. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this either. I might put it up on top of my little corner cabinet over there possibly. Ooh, yeah, I think now that I'm looking, I'm gonna spin you around. Now that I'm looking, I think I'm gonna put it right here because I'm looking at the afternoon light, and I think it'll be perfect hanging here, and it'll still get some sun. Beside the fridge, that's probably what I'll do. So that is the end of the haul. I've got some stuff we gotta do around the house. Let's put these plants up. Let's put my thrift stuff up, kind of pick up a little bit, and then I need to put all of my spring and summer pillows out on the patio. We had terrible storms this past week, so I brought everything in, so I need to put that back out. And I just need to like fiddle around the house. If you know what that means, that's what we call just like, you just kind of walking around and picking stuff up, placing stuff. So let's get all this spring stuff out in the house, and I might start the refresh on my vanity. What it's looking like in here. It's very bright. The sun is really shining in, so it's kind of creating a glare. But I put the coffee mug there with my makeup brushes, and I already had all of this in this area, but I absolutely love the way it looks. I just need to get one more of these white cord covers to go on the bottom. So I just got to figure out that little situation, but I love the way it looks. And then over here is just my desk area. Nothing's changed over here. I just rearranged the desk back facing the wall because it just gives me more floor space, and especially for the dogs to be able to play in here while I'm working, but all this is the same. Are loaded up in the truck and headed to, is it a lake or a river that we're going to? I didn't even ask you. We don't know. I got Alex here with me. And we've got our kayaks loaded in the back of the truck. We're trying to take advantage of this absolutely beautiful day. It's gonna be, I think the high's only 80, sunny, like partly cloudy, a few clouds, but not bad at all. So we're taking advantage, and we got the kayaks, we got our fishing poles, and we're gonna spend the afternoon out on whatever lake or river we're going to. We don't even know. We have the address, but I would assume it's a lake. What a long, fun day. I'm putting my hair up right now because it's been in a hat all day, but I just needed to take it off. We just got back from the lake. We are at Publix right now getting a few things for dinner. We're just gonna do BLTs for dinner. Super, super easy because I am wore out. I got a lot of sun. You can't really tell like through the camera, but my chest, yeah, you can see right there. I'm burnt. So you know, like when you spend all day in the sun and you get sunburn and you just get that like cold, achy feeling, I guess. Does that make sense? Like you just kind of just want to get under a blanket, like you're cold and like just super tired feeling. That's how I feel right now. It is currently 6:47, and so for the remainder of tonight, I'm going to go home. I'm going to shower. I'm going to make dinner, and then I'm going to sit on the couch, probably edit this video, to be honest with you, because I do need to get this out by Wednesday. Alex is walking back with the groceries. I made him go in and get the groceries because I'm so tired. Good morning. It is, what is today? Today's Tuesday, and I'm just about to head to work. I've got my coffee, my much needed coffee here. Look how cute this mug is. It's got butterflies with all kinds of different, the names of them I guess is on there. So cute. I have a very busy work day today because it's the week before Easter, and that is just always a crazy week. Pretty much any holiday for like a hairstylist, the week before is nuts because everybody's just trying to get in. But so yeah, I'm gonna head into work now. I've got my Cyrax shirt on this morning. If you haven't watched past vlogs before, I have this obsession with dragons. I absolutely love dragons. It all started years and years ago with Game of Thrones, and then when House of Dragon came out, that just like heightened it, and then all these books about dragons, and it just created this obsession. So this is my Cyrax shirt from House of Dragon. Look how cool this is. So I've got that on today, and I've got a little sweater on just because it's like 60 degrees outside, but in the shop it gets freezing cold, so I wanted to throw a sweater on. You can even see my dragon eggs back there. I've got a little stuffed dragon in here, and then I also have one that I sleep with at night. It's like a green one, but anyway, I did put this sweater on just because it's a little windy and chilly outside this morning. I think it's gonna warm up. It's sunny outside, which is fine, but it gets freezing cold in the shop, so I have to have a sweater on. So, and did I mention this is my second cup of coffee because yesterday kayaking absolutely wore me out. I think that's the last I talked to y'all. Like literally my arms are hurting. I have to switch arms. I think I was in the truck. We were stopping to get dinner, stuff to make dinner. We just made BLTs, but I paddle kayak. I don't have like the foot pedal one. It was very windy yesterday, and so my arms are on fire today. Like my eyes were like bloodshot red yesterday. I was so tired just from the sun, fishing all day, and then on the kayak. It was just so quiet. The lake wasn't busy, so the water was just calm. I love to go fishing. I grew up fishing, and this time of year, it's just so good to get outside, get some sun on your skin, and enjoy the pretty weather before it gets too hot, because here in Tennessee, it does get very, very hot in the summer. So that is something you can keep in mind with spring and doing like a little mental self-help, or even it can be like self-care, is just getting outside and enjoying the weather, because it does so much for my mental health, just being outside in general. So that is something that you can keep in mind for this spring season. These dogs are being so silly behind me, but I gotta go to work. I'll see y'all later on. It is currently 6:53 on the dot. I'm home from work. I am struggling this afternoon, so we're just gonna sit down and chat for a second. I am so tired. I think yesterday going out on the kayaks absolutely just wore me out, number one. I don't know if I'm getting a cold or if I just have really bad allergies because my throat is scratchy. We did mow the grass this past Sunday and I like pulled weeds in the flower bed. So it could be that. Yesterday kayaking, the wind was blowing a lot, so I had a lot of like wind in my face, so it could be that. Or it could be I'm getting a cold. I don't know. There has been like a cough, cold going around. Hopefully that's not what I'm getting, but either way, so today just wasn't the best day. I was tired all day, very busy at work, and I have a lot to do tonight, so I'm just tired. So yeah, with all of that being said, I am just exhausted. That's the only way to put it. I'm tired. I've just been super busy at work and then trying to balance that and like filming and stuff, which I love doing this and I'm so happy to do it. So don't get me wrong, but some days I just get tired, but that's okay. Anyways, I've got all my comfort stuff around me. So if I have a bad day, if I know I have a lot to do, so I have a ton of computer work to do tonight, I want to edit this video. I've got some stuff to do for like my taxes, which is just a whole nother thing. I hate this time of year, but that's okay. Gotta do that, so that's gonna suck. And then I just need to do a lot of stuff on my computer. So what I do to make a long story short, what I do whenever I have a bad day, I know I have a lot to do and I'm just not feeling my best, I just get all of my comfort things and surround myself with them and I feel better. So I've got my comfort dragon. This is a dragon that Alex got me for Valentine's Day and I don't know where he got it from. It is just the best dragon. I have the what is it? I have the, here's Murph coming down the steps. And of course the gate's closed and he can't get down. Just one sec. Anyway, he was stuck by the gate. I was talking about my stuffed dragons. So I have this one that Alex got me, which I'm obsessed with. But to compare it to the Jellycat, so if you know what like the Jellycat brand is, I have the black, like the Onyx black Jellycat upstairs. And honestly, this one is what I expected the Jellycat to feel like. It's very fluffy and just big. So comfort dragon there. I have my comfort blanket here. I don't know, I just love these together. They just bring me joy. And then I have my comfort t-shirt on, which you can see from the top. Here's my comfort shirt. It is my Nightmare Before Christmas. It says Frightfully Delightful. That's what it says. It's got Oogie Boogie. It's got Jack Skellington on it. It's got all the crew. So this is my comfort t-shirt. I love this t-shirt because y'all know fall and Halloween is my favorite time of year. What's like the TikTok? There's like a reel or TikTok where it's like in this month you're like flowers and sunshine. This month you're fall, like October, what is it? September you're fall, Halloween. November you get like Thanksgiving-y. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't find it. It's like in spring I'm this girl and then summer I'm this girl. Then you turn into like fall girl, then Halloween. You know what I mean? Anyway, I enjoy every season to the fullest. Springtime, I enjoy being outside, working on my flowers. Summer, I love being outside, going to the beach, the pool, stuff like that. Last year, I did do a summerween like barbecue video. That was so fun. I'll link it down below if you want to watch it. We went to my parents' house for my 29th birthday and threw a summerween like barbecue birthday for me, which was just me and Alex and my mom and dad. It was fun though, so I'll link that down below. But anyways, what am I talking about? I don't even know. I love fall and Halloween. It's my comfort season, and if I'm feeling down and out, we're just gonna have to ignore it at this point. If I'm feeling down and out and just not motivated, that's what I cling to. So I've got my comfort t-shirt on. All that to say why I put on this t-shirt. It's just my comfort season. And also what sparked me thinking about freaking Halloween and putting on this t-shirt when I came home as my comfort t-shirt is because I saw this. Look at this. Really? Why? Why is that on my freaking algorithm? on April 15th. I did look it up. We are 199 days until Halloween, but who's counting? Either way, I need to quit talking and distracting myself and get this work done on my computer that I need to get done. So my plan is I'm going to make a palette here on the couch, because that's another thing I do whenever I'm feeling not motivated, is just get super comfortable, obviously with all these fluffy things around me, but make like a palette or something to do my work. So we have like a foot ottoman with this couch, and I'm gonna pull it up to here, make like a big nest, get my laptop, just work away. I'm gonna set it up first, and then I'm going to make me just a super easy quick dinner because I'm hungry, and then we're gonna get to doing this stuff. And we're gonna get it done, and it's gonna be great. So let's get to work on it now. Let's make the palette, then I'm gonna get to work. Okay, here we go. We got it done. The dogs think something's up. I don't know what I don't know if they think we're having a party or they just seem weirded out. Dino is modeling my palette for you. Here it is. I like something like fluffy and soft underneath me. And then I got my pillows lined up. I got all my like laptop and notepad and stuff there. So got all that. I am now going to go make me something quick to eat because I'm pretty hungry, and then I've just got to put my head down and get this stuff done. So I'll check back in later on. Good morning. It is obviously the next day. I'm drinking my coffee here. So I'm obviously in the same spot you saw me yesterday. I did get all of my work done. I worked until about, I would say like 11:30 last night on stuff, but I got everything done and went to bed. I did not sleep good last night, unfortunately, just with my throat feeling irritated. I don't know if you can kind of hear it in my voice or not, but I'm a little stopped up and irritated. And also I started last night, which we're just not even going to talk about. So it was just a rough night last night. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I was able to fall back asleep. So I don't even know what time it is. I think it's around like 9 o'clock or 9:30, but I've got my coffee here, so we're doing okay now, okay? In my little spring mug. I found this at the Dollar General. It's so cute. I just love all the little flowers and stuff. But today I'm just going to be taking it a little bit slower and easier. And I'm going to work on this video here to get it up. And then I've got a few other things I need to do around the house. I'm thinking about filming a full house deep clean video because I love watching those videos and I need to do it anyway, so I'm like, I might as well just film myself doing it. And I might do like a voiceover while I do it rather than music. I feel like that might make it a little bit more interesting, but who knows. Either way, I gotta take some allergy medicine and get myself put together. I do hope that y'all enjoyed this video. It started out kind of refreshing for spring, adding some decor around the house and thrifting and stuff, and then it just kind of turned into daily videos, which is fine. That's normally what happens anyways, but I hope that y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.